you talk about Lloyd Banks, it's a lot of these that you know people love and shit.
From the gritty streets of Queens, New York, one rapper rose from G-Unit's shadow to Punchline immortality, stacking millions while staying low-key. Lloyd Banks, the king of bars who turned silence into fortune. Welcome to Iconic Lives, where we uncover the real stories behind the legends. Buckle up as we dive deep into Lloyd Banks' jaw-dropping lifestyle, his estimated $9 million net worth, his insane car collection, and the private empire he's built away from the spotlight. Lloyd Banks, born Christopher Charles Lloyd on April 30th, 1982, grew up in South Jamaica, Queens, dodging bullets and dreaming big amid poverty and chaos. As a teen, he linked with childhood friends 50 Cent and Tony Yayo, forming G-Unit in 1999, the crew that exploded hip-hop with raw street anthems like Beg for Mercy in 2003. Banks' solo breakout came with The Hunger for More in 2004, hitting #1 on the Billboard 200, fueled by the platinum smash On Fire and Karma, raking in millions from sales, tours, and features. His follow-ups, Rotten Apple in 2006 and HFM2 in 2010, kept the cash flowing despite label drama, while mixtapes like Halloween and Funk Flex's Static Select series dropped fire for free, building a cult following that sustains him today. By 2025, Banks stepped back from major labels, dropping independent heat like The Course of the Inevitable in 2021 and mixtapes that prove his pen game stays lethal. All while royalties from classics pour in today, Lloyd Banks commands an estimated net worth of $9 million, a fortune forged from music sales, streaming billions of plays, and savvy investments that scream street smarts. Unlike flashy peers, he flipped rap checks into real estate gold, a lavish Manhattan penthouse with skyline views worth millions, a sprawling Miami villa on the coast for ultimate privacy, and rental properties generating passive income streams. Endorsements from brands like his G-Unit, clothing line days and watch collabs add 6 figures yearly, while publishing rights from hits ensure checks hit forever. No bankruptcy scares here. Banks diversified early, parking cash in tech startups and stocks, turning Queen's hustle into generational wealth that funds his quiet dominance. Step into Banks' garage, and it's a Gearheads Fever Dream, a collection of supercars worth over $2 million that screams understated flex. Leading the pack, a jet black Lamborghini Murcielago with custom rims and a roar that echoes his bars. Bought at his peak for $600,000 and still turning heads on rare cruises. Parked beside it, a fully loaded Cadillac Escalade Platinum, armored up for security, tricked out with 24-inch Forgiatos and a sound system blasting his own tracks. Don't sleep on the custom Rolls-Royce Phantom, pearl white with suicide doors, a rolling palace he rarely shows off, valued at $400,000. Rounding it out, a fleet of BMW M Series and Mercedes-AMG beasts, including a Beamer he named in his hit Beamer-Benz or Bentley, all maintained in climate-controlled perfection. Banks treats these rides like family heirlooms, rarely flipping them, proving his fortune fuels passion over parade. Banks's daily lifestyle blends luxury with lockdown privacy, a far cry from G-Unit's wild party era. He's all about sanctuaries now. Mornings start in his Manhattan penthouse, floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city he conquered, sipping black coffee while freestyling. Lyrics in a home studio packed with Newman mix and SSL boards worth $50,000. Workouts hit hard in a private gym with heavy bags named after rivals, keeping his 6-foot frame ripped at 200 pounds. Fueled by chef-prepped meals of steak, quinoa and greens delivered daily. Afternoons shift to Miami villa vibes, poolside bars with ocean breezes, cigar lounges stocked with Cubans costing thousands a box, and a wine cellar of vintage bottles hitting $10,000 each. Evenings, family first in his guarded compound, playing dad to his kids away from paparazzi, with game rooms featuring arcade classics and PS5 setups. No Instagram thirst traps. Banks rocks low-key fits from his own streetwear. Drops designer hoodies over Richard. Mila watches sticking at $200,000 a pop. Patek Philippe pieces flashing subtle ice. His wrist game rivals the cars. A collection of luxury timepieces worth over $1 million. Starting with diamond-encrusted Audemars Piguet Royal Oaks, iced out with VVS baguettes that catch light like his punchlines. Rolex Submariners in platinum dive deep, paired with custom AP chronographs engraved with G-Unit motifs. Banks pairs them with minimalist chains, nothing over the top, but each tick represents hustle. Gifts from 50 Cent back in the day now vaulted as investments appreciating yearly. Fashion stays elevated too. Walk-in closets bursting with Amiri jeans, off-white drops, and Balenciaga sneakers customized by his team. Outfits costing 5 figures. Per look for those rare club dips or video. Banks' fortune shines in philanthropy and legacy plays. He's donated quietly to Queen's youth programs, building recording studios for kids like him, funneling hundreds of thousands without fanfare. Business ventures include a sneaker line collab with Top, designers and stakes in music tech apps, boosting indie artists' streams. Health scares in the 2010s, including beef fallout and label drops, taught him balance. Now yoga sessions and meditation apps keep the mind sharp, dodging burnout that felled peers. Vacations? Private jets to Dubai for Dune, bashing in his Lambo or Seychelles hideaways with zero cell service, recharging the Punchline king. Relationships. Stay sealed. Rumors swirl of a long-time partner from Queen's days. Mother to his 2 kids kept off-grid in a separate estate for safety. No messy divorces or baby mama drama. Banks mentors young spitters via email chains, dropping gems like bars over hype, shaping the next wave without seeking credit. Comeback whispers in 2026 hint at a G-Unit reunion tour, potentially adding millions, but he's content stacking in. Silence. But part 2 demands we peel back more. Layers on Lloyd Banks, the punchline predator whose empire keeps expanding in the shadows of hip-hop royalty. From G-Unit glory to solo sovereignty, his story screams resilience, turning every setback into a setup for silent millions. Lloyd Banks' real estate portfolio stretches far beyond city lights. A calculated flex of $9 million fortune mastery. Tucked in the Hollywood Hills sits a modern mansion bought in 2018 for $3 million, complete with infinity pools cascading into canyons, and recording booths where he crafts classics undetected. Back east, a low-profile estate in upstate. New York offers escape, 50 acres of wooded privacy with horse stables, tennis courts, and a man cave stacked with vinyl from his Wu-Tang influences. Rental flips in Atlanta's booming market pull 6 figures annually, passive income that lets him cherry-pick projects without label leashes. Each property screams security, gated entries, panic rooms, and surveillance rivaling Fort Knox. Because in Banks' world, fortune protected equals fortune multiplied. Deep dive into investments reveals a mogul mind sharper than his bars, stakes in cannabis ventures, legal now in multiple states. Yielding 7-figure returns since 2020 pivots, he bankrolled a Queens barbershop chain turned franchise, mentoring local talent while clipping fades and cutting deals. Music catalog sales to streaming giants netted $2 million last year alone, with On Fire streams hitting billions, royalties raining like confetti. Crypto plays? Early Ethereum buys ballooned into 7 figures, traded quietly through advisors, while angel investments in AI lyric generators position him for hip-hop's future. No reckless gambles. Banks consults Wall Street wolves, diversifying so one flop can't touch his core. Car collection evolves yearly, whispers of new beasts slipping through collector forums. A matte purple Bugatti Chiron added in 2025, pushing $800,000. Customized with carbon fiber everything and a license plate reading. Vintage muscle joins the fray. A 1970 Plymouth Barracuda restored to showroom glory. Cherry red with a supercharged Hemi growling 400 horsepower. A nod to his father's old school roots. Smash subscribe like if his hunger inspires. Comment your top Banks bar. Share the saga. Stay legendary.